What's up YouTube? It's Noah with Royal Nation Creations back with another video. And in today's video, I just want to talk a little bit about Asian water monitors and my experience so far over the last 6 to 8 months of owning one, and what you should look out for if you're thinking about getting one. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, this is Kratos, my male Asian water monitor. The cage, as you can see right now that I have him kept in, is just a wooden cage that I built with some scrap wood that I had laying around the house. It is just a temporary setup. Usually he's housed outdoors in a big enclosure that we have built that I'll go ahead and show you guys a little later on in the video. But yeah, he's been an awesome animal to keep. I've always wanted an Asian water monitor, and I've bought a few baby ones, and they had temperaments, so I decided to sell those and move on to a bigger one that was already socialized. So I went ahead and got him, and it's been awesome owning him. Just such a big animal that's so docile. I usually let him come out a couple times a week and just walk around inside the building, and he'll hang out with me while I'm cleaning. But yeah, I will just let you know, if you do plan on getting an Asian water monitor, if you're thinking about getting one, I'd really think about the housing situation that you're going to do, because they get very big, and if you're going to keep them indoors, you're going to need a lot of space. That's why I think they work better if you can keep them outside, unless, like I said, you have the room to put them inside. But you're going to need a very big water source for them, because they love to be in the water. And another thing with the water is you're going to have to keep it very clean, because they go to the bathroom in there daily, so probably once a day you're going to be in there cleaning the water. Another thing is the temperament of them. They're very docile, but you're going to need to put in the time, and it's going to have to be daily probably that you're going to have to socialize with them, because of course with their size you don't want them to get aggressive, because they can cause a lot of damage if they bite you. The only thing he's really ever done to me is a couple times he's tail whipped me, but it's just because I startled him. Other than that, he's never tried to bite me or anything like that. Okay guys, as far as diet goes with these guys, I feed him a bunch of different meats. I'll feed him some fresh fish, chicken breast, chicken feet. I give him extra rodents that I have sometimes throughout the week. He'll eat those. I'll give him whole eggs. He eats pretty much a wide variety of stuff, but they do eat a lot, I will tell you that, especially as they get bigger. He'll take down 2 chicken breasts and a couple eggs like it's nothing, or if I'm giving him rodents, he'll eat 4 or 5 rats. So before you get one, make sure you think about that too, the food that they're going to require, because a lot of people don't like to have that type of stuff around the house and feeding raw food, so that's definitely something to think about. Alright, as far as socialization goes, if you decide to go the route of getting a hatchling or even a juvenile that hasn't been socialized, off the start I'd kind of just leave them alone and let them get used to their habitat. But then after that, just put them in a room where they're going to see you a lot, and just go in there and do your normal cleaning and feeding, and after a while they'll start to get used to you and they'll come out, because at first they're probably going to hide a lot. I personally don't like to give them a bunch of hides, because if you put a bunch of hides in there, that's where they're going to spend most of their time. So I kind of just put a basking rock and a few other things in there. That way they kind of have to be out and see you so that they're used to you. And once you notice that they're starting to come out more and eat regularly, and they're not sitting in their hides so much, they're basking and such, just go in there and just put your hand in there and just rest your hand in there and let them come over to your hand and observe it, and just see that you don't mean any harm. Never try, I wouldn't say try to grab them, because it's going to mess up the whole process. I've always been a fan of letting them come to you on their terms. It's what's worked best for me between all my iguanas and monitors. So yeah, like I said, let them come to you. Never try to force anything with them. So for now, I'm going to go show you guys the outdoor enclosure that I keep Kratos in. Hey guys, this is Kratos' outdoor cage that I built for him. I don't know the exact measurements on it, but it's very big. Let's take a walk inside and I'll show you guys. I have a double door right here, so you have to go in this door, and then once you're in there, this one closes to go in there. That way there's no chance of him escaping. Right now we're in the process of completely redoing the inside of this cage. The pond's dirty and everything, as you can see, but I built this basking platform up here for him that he likes to lay on. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna completely redo everything in here. I'm gonna take that house out and build a new one with a heated floor in there with one of the heat mats. That way in next winter he can stay out, because this winter I brought him in because it was just getting too cold outside, so I didn't want to chance it. But yeah, this is his cage that he goes in outside. I also have this little pen right here. It's for a little sulcata tortoise that I have. But yeah, I'll give you guys another look at this cage. The pond that's in there I just bought from Tractor Supply. It's like a big watering bin. I think it was $70. So if anyone wants to use one of those. And another thing I did is I got this matting up here that I put on the top. It just protects him to where it's not so much sunlight coming in there, so he can get away from the heat in the summer. And yeah, that's his outside enclosure. Let's head back inside. All right, guys, that's just a little bit about my Asian water monitor Kratos and just my experience so far. Like I said, I've only had him for probably about 6 to 8 months, but I have owned a few hatchling Asian water monitors. The hatchlings were definitely a lot more timid and hard to work with, and I just didn't really want to wait and put in the time. So I just went ahead and got one that was already socialized, like I mentioned earlier. But yeah, like I said, the main things I would look into before getting one is making sure that you have the proper housing for them, because like I said, they get very big and they're going to require a lot of food. So just look into that stuff before you purchase one, because you don't want to get one when it's a little baby and it looks cute and everything, and then get stuck with an 8-foot monitor later on down the road and you don't have anywhere to house him and he's not nice, because like I said, they can really hurt you. So I would definitely look into that stuff. That's going to pretty much do it for today's video. And if you guys do decide that an Asian water monitor is an animal that you want to go ahead and try to get, I would definitely do it. I think they make amazing animals if you have all the requirements that they need. Super cool to be able to handle such a big lizard that's puppy dog tame, as long as you put in the work with it. I do plan on getting another Asian water monitor here pretty soon. I want to get a one of the Black Dragon Asian water monitors. I've always loved the way they look, so here within the next couple months I'm definitely going to be adding one of those to the collection. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and if you have any questions, like I said, I don't know everything about Asian water monitors. That's all just from my personal experience so far of owning one. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. I hope you guys liked the video, and we'll see you in the next one. If you can, like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you later.